Yo, what's going on? This is Tiro, representing Dance Saves Lives with another Tutorial Thursday for you guys. So last Tutorial Thursday, I asked you a question. Was it too easy? And a lot of you said it was. So I'm giving you what I would think is a more difficult concept for today that's going to include some isolation, some waving, and a little bit of tuts as well. Before we get started today, there's one thing I want to mention about these tutorials that I've been doing. If you're just doing the mover concept the same exact way that I'm teaching it, then you're really not getting the full effect of what these tutorials are meant for. My main goal is to give you concepts that you can develop and make more advanced into your own freestyle. For example, last week's tutorial on magnetizing, if you're just doing this move, it's not going to be that cool. The point is to use it in your own different ways in freestyle and develop it. Anyways, let's get started. To help this tutorial, I'm going to flip the screen, and then I'm also going to bring a handy dandy menu on the side. Now this is going to have a different selection of every part of the tutorial if you want to go back and watch it. So you can just click one of these links. So part 1 is going to be the tut section. Here's the tut section up to speed. To start the tut section out, I'm going to put my right hand and left hand at the same time. My right hand is going to be pointed down, my left hand is going to be pointed up. So my hands are going to switch, and then I'm going to turn so both my hands are facing towards the right. From this point, I'm going to pull up, and then I'm going to push out. When I push out to have my good angles up top, I'm going to move over to the left. So if we break that down, we got out, switch, turn to the right, bring it on up, switching on over, and then switching again. Now the biggest concept about tuts is keeping your right angles, especially in this move. When you go here, I want to try to have a right angle on my elbow and also a right angle on my wrist. Now this one's the hardest for me. My flexibility on my wrist is a little slanted, and if I really practice and stretch, I could get it down more. And there's a lot of tutters out there who can hit that. So if you want to practice that, it's definitely a good one to stretch on. From here, I'm going to bring my right arm over my head, keeping my tut, and then I'm going to magnetize my left arm to come over. When my left wrist is up in the air, I'm going to bring that down, and I'm going to also bring my right wrist up, so it's going to do a little switch like this. And then from this angle, I'm going to bring my arms down so I have this nice box. From here, my left arm is going to twist in, and I'm going to turn my right arm, shoot that out, and I'm going to twist that as I bring my arm in like so. So again, slow from the top, we have here, switch, turn, bring it on up, bring it on out, try to keep those angles, switch, bring the right over, channel the left one to the side, my wrists are going to switch, I'm going to bring down my box, I'm going to bring my wrist down, I'm going to shoot out, and then as I shoot out, I'm going to be twisting this here, and then I'm going to be turning like so. So the second section is going to be a little bit of arm waving and also some isolation. So breaking down the second part, I'm going to isolate my right arm right here. I'm going to start a wave with my left arm, and I'm going to kind of shoot that up, and then as I go down, I'm going to move with my body to a lower level than my arm. Make sure you're keeping the arm right here, should not move. I'm going to channel my wave, and I'll wave all the way up to my elbow. When I get to my elbow, I'm going to like snake the waves together. So as I'll wave to my elbow, connect with my right arm, and I'll start use that as a tipping point of my wave. I'm going to get to the top point right here, and then I'm going to thread, which is basically going through any circles that you create with your body. So see how I have this nice circle right here? I'll get to the top point, I'll start to move my snake down and go through the thread. And then this left arm is naturally going to be a good trace for the next part of our move. So slowly, we have an isolated arm. We have our tut from ending from the first part, and then we're going to wave out, sink down, connect the waves at the elbow, waving on up to the highest point. Turn your body so you can start to wave down, go through the hole that you created, and this left arm is going to trace your elbow to your chest. So this third part's really just doing a body wave. So running through this, we have our left arm at our chest. Our chest is kind of synced up high. If you can't get to that spot, a really easy way to get there is if you take a deep breath and you let your chest expand. This is the spot we want to be at. So then we'll sink our chest in. We'll bring our tracing arm down. Then you'll get to kind of like your hips. You're going to sink your hips in. And then we don't want to end the wave at the butt, so a really simple technique we'll do is we're just going to pop our right foot out on the toe, and then you're going to hit your left one, you'll switch, and you'll come stepping down, and then so the wave technically is right here, so we're going to be sending it right up. So with my trace arm, I'm going to be pointing, having that go left, and then to right. Now when I get to right here, my hips again, I'm going to push up forward, make sure my chest is not sticking out yet, and then I'm going to start to roll up, top back to where my chest was sticking out, and then I'm going to have the trace end in my right arm here, so I'll roll it over to my shoulder, which will do a nice little roll, and then I'll have my elbow stick out, followed by my wrist, and then even the little details in your fingertips here. So slowly, we have chest coming down, hips, right, left, back, left, right, hips, sync it up, chest, shoulder, wave. If you think you got it, then you should look like this. And music. Now, I'm going to call you out, especially those people who put comments on my last video saying it was too easy of a concept. What I want you to do is post a video response. Since you talk the talk, you got to show me what you got now. So I want you to hit up this combo, post a video response below. And you know what? I'm going to reward you. If you can do that before the next tutorial Thursday, I'll send you a free Dance Saves Lives wristband. Here's a little picture. I don't care if you're living in Tokyo, Alaska, Alabama, the Hawaii, I'll send it wherever. All you have to do is post a video response doing this combo. Again, if you thought this tutorial was too easy, let me know. Then I'll bring it on next week. Or if it's too hard, that's fine. We'll go back to the fundamentals. But post your comments. I love reading them. I'm always here to help. Don't forget to check out my website, www.dancesaveslives.org. We donate all the money we raise from our clothing to teach dance to workshops of at-risk environments. We're planning our first trip to the Philippines, so we're really trying to fundraise there. You can check out these sweatpants, shirts, we got snapbacks, and even crew neck hoodies coming out next week. Alright, well, thanks again for tuning in. We'll catch you next tutorial Thursday. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, you can follow me at @BrandVillabong. And peace. We'll see you next week.